There comes a moment in life when you realize no one is coming to save you. And strangely, that's the most liberating moment of all. This is not a motivational speech. This is a confrontation. A conversation with the shadow you've been avoiding all your life. Carl Jung said, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." But how do you become something when everything around you is trying to break you? Let's go deeper into the parts of your mind that no one talks about, into the places where pain becomes power and fear becomes silence. Part 1. The wound is where the light enters. Every person is carrying a wound. Sometimes it's childhood, sometimes betrayal, sometimes it's just loneliness that calcified into identity. Carl Jung believed the greatest danger to ourselves is not the darkness of the world, but the unexamined chaos within us. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Think about that. How many things are hurting you, but you don't know why? Why you choose the same people, the same failures, the same cycles. You're not cursed. You're unconscious, and nothing and nobody will hurt you again when you become conscious of who's really holding the knife. And sometimes it's you. Part 2. The shadow you refuse to face. There's a darkness inside you. Not evil, not shameful, just ignored. Jung called it the shadow. The parts of ourselves we suppress, reject, deny. What you resist persists. You want to stop being manipulated? Then confront your need to be loved. You want to stop being hurt? Then stop abandoning yourself to avoid conflict. The world hurts those who don't know how to protect themselves. And protection doesn't come from walls. It comes from depth, from truth, from shadow integration. The more you avoid your darkness, the more it controls you. Part 3. Healing is not peaceful. People think healing is some calm, peaceful journey. It's not. It's violent, not with fists, but with truths that break every lie you've built your life upon. You'll cry for things you didn't even know hurt. You'll lose people you thought were everything. You'll feel empty, and then you'll be free. Carl Jung said, "People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own soul." So ask yourself, what parts of you are still trying to be accepted by ghosts? By the parents who never knew how to love you? By the friends who only stayed when you were small? They don't hurt you anymore because they never understood you to begin with. Part 4. The hero's descent. In mythology, the hero never finds treasure at the top of the mountain. They find it after descending into the underworld. Jung believed we all must undergo this descent. It's not a physical place, it's psychological. Depression is not weakness. It's descent. It's the mind saying, "You've outgrown this identity." But instead of listening, we numb it. We call it sadness. And we run from the very place where our rebirth is waiting. Nothing and nobody will hurt you again when you realize you've already survived your darkest night. The descent is the path. Part 5. The rebirth. Becoming who you were always meant to be. After every descent comes transformation. And this is not some cliche rise from the ashes fantasy. This is different. It's silent. It's raw. It's the moment you wake up and realize you don't need their apology. You don't need to be understood. You don't need to chase love, respect, or closure. Because now you know who you are. Jung wrote, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." And in that moment, nothing and nobody will ever hurt you again. Not because the world changed, but because you did. Final words. The world is still chaotic. People will still betray you. Life will still be unfair. But the difference is, you're not the same anymore. You faced the storm within. And now, no external force can ever control your peace. You are not what happened to you. You are what you chose to become. And now you choose never to be hurt again.